Oh, by the way, I called the top on the day. Everyone else told you Bitcoin was going to 100K. I'm telling you it's going to 11K now.
Hello and welcome to the Daily Crypto. We have the founder of Hex Protocol, Richard Hart, with us today. He will be sharing his controversial opinion on Bitcoin and will explain why. You will love this video because there are plenty of things Richard talks about that might offend some crypto enthusiasts, so stick around until the end. Let's jump right in.
Oh, by the way, I called the top on the day. Everyone else told you Bitcoin was going to 100K. I'm telling you it's going to 11K now. It might go lower, but let's see 11K and pray. That's my saying.
Richard Hart successfully called the top at 69K when everyone else was saying Bitcoin is going to 100K. Here he is again saying that Bitcoin is going down to 11K. This isn't too far off as we have multiple other analysts saying it too. Gareth Soloway also said that he is looking for $10,000 to $12,000 Bitcoin.
But a bunch of idiots that think they're early and bought the 13-year-old thing that's 13 years old, that's been around for 13 years, they think they're early. The world's richest guy bought. Governments bought. Governments made it legal tender. It's traded on the largest exchange in the entire world, the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. Everybody already bought, but they think they're early. They're idiots. Bitcoin is cheaper now than it was 5 years ago. Bitcoin's all-time high 5 years ago was 20K. Its all-time high this time was 3.5x higher at 69K. 5 years to get a 3.9x and then watch it drop 73%? Garbage. My coin went up 10,000x in under 2 years with perfect, flawless operation, and it was given for free to Bitcoin holders.
Richard is known for his bold statements, which often result in controversies being formed. He thinks that everyone who believes it's still early to buy Bitcoin is delusional. His main concern is that Bitcoin made a high of 20,000 5 years ago, only to go up 3.5 times to 69,000, and then crash below its 5-year-old high of 20K.
Sure, it will make a new, limp, weak, slow, takes a long time to get there, 100K, new all-time high at some point, sure. And everything else will beat it, just like everything else beat it this cycle. What didn't beat Bitcoin this cycle?
Although he believes Bitcoin will go to 100,000 slowly at some point, but it will still be defeated by many other projects in terms of percentage gain.
My coin's up 10,000x in 2 years with perfect, flawless operation. If you didn't stake it, if you staked it, you're up 2x after that, depending on how long you staked. I raised 27 million for charity. It's just Bitcoin with a proof of work change. Bitcoin inflates to reward miners to blow up the environment and murder the price. Hex inflates to reward people for locking up their coins and protecting the price. So Bitcoin inflates to hurt the price. Hex inflates to protect the price.
Richard gives us some insight into his project's performance in the past couple of years and says that Bitcoin goes up in price only to reward miners, without caring about the price, whereas Hex goes up to reward holders who have staked Hex, protecting the price.
It's a better product with less negative externalities, a superior website, a superior founder, a superior community, superior price performance, superior features, superior everything. Like, I don't... Oh my God, Bitcoin sucks so bad. It's just crazy to me. So first of all, when was the best time to buy Bitcoin? When it sucked the most. When there was no liquidity. When Satoshi owned 100% of the coins. When there was only one place in the world to buy it, Mt. Gox. When everything sucked was the best time to buy it and everyone called it a scam. And when's the best time to buy Hex? When the coin's ownership is centralized. And when everyone calls it a scam, and when it's not traded that many places, and when it hasn't made all the impact Bitcoin's made yet. Because then everyone already bought, and then all they can do is sell, which is why the chart for Bitcoin sucks compared to everything. It's down for 5 years. It sucks. But people just don't update their worldview. You're holding the top of an S-curve, but you don't realize it. You still think you're early. You're not early. You're late. It's over.
He is talking about his own project, Hex, and why it is better than Bitcoin. Richard believes it's a better overall product and will overtake Bitcoin at some point. He also mentions that the best time to buy Bitcoin is long gone and it's time to buy Hex now.
Well, I'm just telling you that Bitcoin is spaghetti code, and it's had critical vulnerabilities where anyone could have minted as many free coins as they wanted, twice, and one time they did. And our code will never have that problem. because our consensus code that controls supply is locked and isolated, immutable, and can't be changed, and therefore it's safer. So Bitcoin is like a safe with a single lock. Hex is like a safe within a safe. There's the normal Ethereum network, which keeps things accounted for properly, and then inside of that is another safe with this our locked, immutable, isolated smart contract, which makes it extra safe. Monero has had an inflation bug. XLM has had an inflation bug. Ravencoin has had an inflation bug where a hacker minted 10% of the total supply and dumped it on the market. Bitcoin's had 2 inflation bugs. Hex is more secure than any of those coins. Period. And people just pretend like it's not happening. No, Hex is more secure than Bitcoin. Obviously more secure, and has never had any of the vulnerabilities that Bitcoin's had.
Bitcoin has been hacked on various occasions where hackers were able to walk away with hundreds of millions of dollars in stolen funds. Richard says this has never happened with Hex because it's way more secure than Bitcoin.
And our price chart murders theirs. We were up 750x versus Bitcoin had you bought January 1st of 2020, or January 5th, and now we're up 250x. It's like a giant bull flag and then another giant bull flag. How can we win harder? We won the price, we won the performance, we won the features, we won the domain name. When Bitcoin.org was hacked and posted a scam on the main Bitcoin website, did Satoshi come and do an emergency live stream to save the Bitcoin users? No, because he abandoned you. I did an emergency live stream to save Bitcoiners. Me. When's the last time Satoshi gave you free coins? I gave Bitcoiners free coins. I'm a god in this space, and I demand my respect.
He then goes on to compare the price of Bitcoin and Hex, and points out that if you had bought Hex in January 2020, you would be up 350 times, which far outperforms Bitcoin.
It's like pretending that Bitcoin has smart contracts too, because why not, right? Let's just pretend. Let's pretend there's a bunch of liquidity in Lightning, which there's not. Let's pretend there's stable coins in Bitcoin, which there's not. Let's pretend there's smart contracts, which there's not. Let's pretend there's time deposits, which there's not. They're not even pretending on that one. There's nothing on that garbage, empty crap network that you can only speculate with and serves no other function. It's slow, expensive, with no roadmap, and bug-ridden. It's trash. I don't know why you like it, other than you've owned it for a while and the price went up. But other than that, bro, one time I waited 3 hours for a single confirmation. Might have been 6 hours, actually.
He continues to argue about why Bitcoin is not good, saying that the Lightning network is slow and doesn't have high liquidity. Richard believes that people love Bitcoin because they have owned it for some time now, and that it was the first mover advantage. Aside from that, he thinks the code is full of bugs that can be exploited.
The Bitcoin guys are literally trying to destroy all the other coins through legislation. So you're here telling me that they're going to open doors while the actual Bitcoiners are actually trying to close the doors.
This is actually a very good point that Richard makes. The crypto space is better off without regulations that some big companies are asking the government to apply. Whereas the real crypto enthusiasts are trying to stop it from happening because the whole concept of cryptocurrencies is based on decentralization. Do you agree with what Richard has to say or not? Are you invested in Hex? Let us know in the comments. Share this video with your friends and family so they don't miss out on informational content like this. See you guys in the next video.